So, in Redwood City, there's a section of track that runs down the middle of Chestnut Street. Supposedly, freight trains service that track 3 times a week on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I've wanted to see the Union Pacific street running on that section for all my life, so today, that's what I'm going to try to do.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
So I made it to the street running section, currently parked just in front of it. And now all that's left to do is wait and hopefully I'll get lucky. The tracks start here just near Middlefield on Chestnut, and they snake from the Redwood Junction and come down, and they go in the middle of Chestnut Street. So my understanding of how the freight train works is that it follows that train that just passed out of South San Francisco and follows it to Redwood City. And judging by the lights that I see, this held true. So in the distance there, that's the train that I'm out here to catch today. So right now, even though it's just two engines, what the train is going to do is it's going to go to the Redwood Junction yard, and it's going to switch cars for a little bit. And then after that, it's going to proceed down the street running section towards the port of Redwood City. So it briefly disappeared for a sec, and now it's coming back. After seeing the train go through Chestnut Street, I decided to drive down to the port, and that's where I am now, waiting for the train to come. So I wanted to be a good little boy and not park in a fire zone, so I parked my car in some 20-minute parking, and now I'm walking towards the end of the port where the train is currently switching its cement cars. Up there is a trackmobile, which is a little tractor that can operate on both road and rail. So that's going to bring the cars out for the Union Pacific to connect to. right now the train is doing what's called switching. It's moving back and forth along the track to different sidings so that it can build its train and continue forward towards South San Francisco, where it's going back to. Over there behind the truck is the Port of Redwood City's GE 55-tonner switcher, just peeking its nose out. The train is starting to make its way back down the port lead, so I'm also right back at my car, so that leaves me a couple options. I can stay here and film it, or I can race it. I chose race. Okay, to be fair, calling it a race is like overblowing it a little, because there's not really much going between a car doing 35 and a train doing 10. So I came to the Seaport Center, where I did see this train crossing Chesapeake once back in May 2020. About to relive that today. So instead of the dramatic race I was anticipating, it appears that the train is still back at the port switching its cars, so it's gonna chill here, wait a little bit. Update, I'm kind of regretting my choice to race the train, because now I'm just sitting outside of a deserted office park getting strange looks from passing drivers. So I've been waiting here for a while now, and I'm just in this position where I can hear and slightly see the train's lights at the end of the track, and I can hear the bells, I can hear the whistles when it's, or the horns when it's switching. However, I'm also not willing to drive back there and check out what's going on, because I'm worried that it's going to just it's just gonna leave right when I get there. So that's where we are now. All right, finally, I think it's coming.